Hi guys, Erin here from Lilybrook Counseling Services. How are you today? Have you talked to your elementary school or middle school student yet? I hope you have found this week helpful. Just a reminder, we're doing the 5 T's today, this month and part of next month. And we're on the first T still, which is talk. And today we're going to discuss talking with high school students. And, sorry, my screen with Evelyn, our therapist Evelyn's blurb. And black on me. There we go. So today we're learning how to talk to high schoolers from our therapist Evelyn Schmidt. She says, students need open and ongoing conversations to help decrease the stigma around mental health. How do you spark these conversations with your high schoolers? Try reflective, non-judgmental, listening. Make sure they know you're listening. Not just that you, they need to feel heard. So make sure they feel heard. Not that you heard, not that they said it and you heard them, that you actually heard and understood what they're talking about. It seems counterintuitive, but more often than not, the less you talk, the more they will. And teenagers don't like to talk to their parents. But if they feel generally heard and not like you're always trying to fix things, then they'll talk more. Sometimes all this sounds like is repeating back what you just heard. Here is an example. I'm feeling really tired today. You're feeling really tired today? Instead of temptation of saying things like, you should go to bed earlier, which would most definitely shut down the conversation. Yeah, I've just had no energy at all ever. Gosh, you feel like this all the time? Yeah, I hate it. I would too. That's the worst. I'm so sorry for you. Sometimes this is where the conversation ends, but take their lead. Just because the conversation takes a pause here doesn't mean it can't or won't be revisited. It can be so tempting to offer solutions, but oftentimes high schoolers, just like adults, aren't usually looking for suggestions. They're looking for validation. Providing a safe space for them to regulate their emotions can empower them to take responsibility for and advocate for their needs. Short interactions like this is how trust and connection are built, and that is the foundation for open and ongoing communication going forward. So thank you, Evelyn. That is very sound advice. High schoolers are definitely trying to find themselves and find their footing to be an adult and be able to go out on their own. And you want them to be able to go out on their own. They're always going to be your baby. Always going to be your baby. But you want them to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. So just letting them know that you're there to help them and that you hear them and that you're trying to understand them will give them the chance to stand on their own 2 feet, come to you when they do need help and actually ask for help and take your help or take your suggestions, as opposed to feeling like you're controlling their life. And sometimes if we do too much, then they don't learn how to take care of themselves and do these things. So just talk and listen. Make sure they know you're there. And sometimes if they're going to talk to you about stuff, it might be wise to ask them if they're looking for suggestions or if they just want you to be a sounding board. So just let them vent and get it all out, repeat back to them, make sure they know that you heard or that you were understanding what they were saying, because everybody processes things differently. So they might have said something to you and meant it one way, but you took it a completely different way because of things that have happened in your life or whatever. So just give them a safe place to feel heard. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow for college age teachers stuff, adults talking. All right. As always, you can reach us at 248-250-6620 or our website, www.lillybrookcs.com. Bye. Have a good day.